Hello people of interest in super being-like characters. I am here with my first video on Marvel and DC comic stories. This story follows one of Psylocke's embodiments known as Psy, a skilled warrior with psionic abilities, as she battles against terrifying insect-like demons and escaping with a group of unlikely allies. Psy embarks on an intergalactic adventure. When they encounter the Brood, as their journey continues, Psy hears a mysterious voice. Psy stood at the edge of the ancient forest and watched it burn. She hadn't wanted to leave such destruction in her wake, but the hardened warrior knew that when demons rise, sometimes the only answer is fire and ruin. For months, the village at the base of Mount Sharu had been plagued by insectoid demons, their skittering shadows haunting the night as they stole innocent lives. An elder had heard the tale of Psy's triumph over Orochi and believed that if anyone could put an end to these horrors, it was her. Psy proved the legends true, tracking the hive to a cavern atop the mountain. She sent her companion, the wolf Logan, to lure them out. As the creatures emerged, fanged maws clicking hungrily, Psy stood waiting, psionic swords humming in her grasp. At first, she cut through them with swift precision, her blades dancing in the moonlight, but the horde was relentless. They clambered up trees, striking from above with venom-dripping tails. Clawed limbs lashed at her, narrowing missing flesh. As she weaved between attacks, her energy reserves dwindled. She had one chance. From her satchel, she pulled fireworks gifted by Juju. In another pouch, a piece of flint. Slamming the fireworks atop the flint, she struck her sword against it. Sparks erupted, igniting the explosives. She dove behind a tree as fire and concussive blasts tore through the swarm, scattering burning broodlings across the mountainside. Amid the inferno, Psy stormed the cave where the queen of the broodlings awaited. Towering and grotesque, she struck with the speed of a whip. Psy dodged a deadly swipe, rolled beneath its massive claws, and lunged. Her psionic blade plunged into the queen's black heart. A shockwave of agony rippled through the hive. Its screeching death froze, overwhelming her senses. She staggered from the cavern, vision blurred. Logan was there, dragging her beyond the blaze, licking her wounds until she regained strength. It had been a brutal fight, but another battle won. The fewer demons in the world, the better. She scratched Logan's head, her silent voice brushing against his mind.
Good boy. Now come. We have a prize to claim.
As they descended towards the village, Logan sniffed the air, a low growl rumbling from his throat.
What is it?
Psy asked, reaching for her blade. A tear in reality split open before her. A figure stepped through. Before she could react, pain unlike anything she had ever known tore through her body. It was as if she had been struck by Hulk Maru himself. Perhaps the demons have finally gotten their revenge, she thought, as darkness swallowed her.
What's on your mind?
Mantis asked. Psy knew the empath could read her thoughts, but Mantis chose to respect boundaries. Psy appreciated that.
Where I came from.
Psy murmured.
And where we are going.
She had been trapped for longer than she wished to recall. When she woke, she was in a reinforced enclosure, a living exhibit in an alien menagerie, curated by the Collector and Elder of the Universe. Psy longed for freedom, for Logan, that chance when Mantis staged an escape. Alongside her, and a peculiar quadrupedal shark named Jeff. Psy fought through the Collector's twisted theme park, reaching a stolen vessel that carried them into the stars. She had no idea where they were or how to return home, but at least they were free, or so they thought. Jeff barked, nudging Mantis frantically before darting to the ship's rear.
I think he wants us to follow,
Psy said, reminded of Logan. Jeff leaped onto a console, pointing out the viewport.
Nothing's there.
Psy observed. Only debris and darkness. Mantis placed a hand on her temple.
Not what he saw. What he felt. Someone is following us.
Psy focused. A whispering chorus of alien voices crept into her mind. Then, from the void, a massive ship materialized, 10 times the size of theirs. On its hull gleamed the Collector's sigil. Mantis bolted to the cockpit, gripping the throttle.
Then this trick from Peter Quill,
she said, as their ship rocketed forward.
Don't tell him I stole it.
I don't even know who that is.
Psy deadpanned.
Well, I hope you get to meet him, if we survive.
The Collector's battleship gave chase. Mantis wove through an asteroid field, scraping past wreckage from ships that had failed before them, emerging on the other side. Psy's breath caught. Not the Collector's warship, something larger and alive.
Yokai.
She whispered.
No,
Mantis corrected.
Acanti.
Through Mantis's touch, Psy's mind flooded with visions of majestic space whales, their songs weaving through the cosmos. But this one did not sing. It wailed in agony. Mantis reached out. The Acanti responded, opening its massive maw, offering them sanctuary. As they drifted inside, Psy stiffened. A familiar skittering crawled through her mind.
I know what ails it,
Psy said darkly.
What?
Mantis asked. Psy's memories flashed through Mantis' mind. The insectoid monsters, their gnashing teeth, their sheer numbers.
Those aren't demons.
Mantis realized.
They're aliens. The Brood.
They chose the wrong cave to infest,
Psy muttered, surveying the Acanti's cavernous insides. Mantis handed out breathing masks.
The Brood are relentless. How did you defeat them before?
with fire not an option here.
Agreed. The Acanti wouldn't appreciate it.
Jeff offered.
No, Jeff.
Mantis sighed.
We can't talk it out.
Perhaps we can.
Psy countered.
I connected to the hive mind before, but we need the queen.
Jeff took off down the Acanti's throat. Psy and Mantis exchanged a glance before chasing after him. Deeper inside, they faced a flood of brood hatchlings. Psy's blaze sang through chitin. Jeff ripped into foes with tooth and nail. Mantis, her usual grace replaced by sheer fury, fought barehanded, bones snapping beneath her strikes.
No wonder the Acanti was in distress.
Mantis thought aloud. Finally, they reached the stomach, where the brood queen awaited. While Mantis and Jeff fought off the storm, Psy charged through the chaos, dodging, weaving. She reached the queen and drove her psionic blade not into her heart, but her mind. With her free hand, Psy touched the Acanti's inner walls, funneling its agony into the brood queen's consciousness. A flood of raw, unfiltered pain drowned the hive mind. The brood screamed, retreating en masse, fleeing the Acanti's open maw, being left into the void. The Acanti bellowed in triumph. Mantis convinced it to guide them to Wakandan space. Alongside the way, Jeff gave it a thorough dental cleaning as a sign of gratitude. Before reaching Wakanda, a distress call cut through the silence. Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot crashed on Clintar, a world as parasitic as the brood. Mantis knew where she had to go. Psy was ready to follow, but a voice echoed in her mind, a powerful, commanding voice. To me, my X-Men. She did not understand the words, but she felt their pull. A living island appeared in her thoughts. Her way home? Jeff nuzzled her leg. Psy stroked his head.
Good boy,
She whispered.
let's claim our freedom.
Psy's Acanti Tales complete.